Okay, that's a deep one. Yeah, I mean, I like to have a good time, you know. I like to inspire people to have a good time. I like to be creative, and I like to send out messages and, like, you know, a certain kind of vibration. You can't, if you're going to be here, you know, you are here, you can't not have an impact on your surroundings, so it might as well be the best possible kind of impact that you can achieve, the best possible thing that you can do in whatever scenario.
The film's kind of only in reaction to where we're at.
Yeah.
You know, it's a paradox into itself that, you know, this beautiful camera can share such beauty and yet cause such utter devastation for the planet to arrive in my hands.
We can only do what we can where we are, and it's important to do it where we are, because I can't do stuff in, like, in Europe and in Asia and America. I'm here. I'm right here where I am, and wherever I am I can only be here. So I'm going to do the best I can right here.
Lush. Cheers, dude.
Is any of this any good? Like,
yeah, man.
Seriously? All right.
Yeah, no, it is totally. All right. So, filmmaking, bit of them, you know, how did you start in filmmaking?
How did I start? Well, it's a funny thing really, because I'm a graphic designer, so I started drawing. And I like drawing, but then I tried to do graphic design at uni, and the woman just looked at all my portfolio and she's like, nah, you're gonna get bored. So she recommended me onto a course called Moving Image Design, and I was like, oh, yeah, Moving Image Design, yeah, could do, yeah, make graphics move, you could do that, yeah. And then I ended up filming as part of the supplement kind of material of that course. And it was just some of the projects, and one of the projects I took my camera at that time, which I have used for a long time since, but there was a gap in between, and went to this park and shot this sequence on my own. Just didn't really know what I was doing, and for mineral water, and I believed in their concept. I already knew at that time that there was a type of story that I was, you know, really wanted to chase. Like I was on board with the people who want to do good things in society, not just sell soap just because they can, you know. I needed to do something which was like true to me, and not just about helping, you know, monolithic brands and huge multinational corporations shift product from shelf into people's homes, which literally just kind of stack and fill up that space, and doesn't really kind of, I don't know, make people feel happy. Because what is happiness, you know? Is it about acquisition? I kind of feel that at university I was getting that. I remember coming out of uni, and I remember there was two things I distinctly didn't want to do. I didn't want to sell chocolate to fat kids and life insurance to old people.
So what is this? You filmed here before at this fair?
Yeah, so this is Boscombe Community Fair. It's like their 17th or 18th year. So they've, you know, as festivals go, they've been on the circuit, they've been around, they know what they're doing. Well, we hope so. And no, you know, last year it was alright, but it's a very small community fair, you know. I mean, it's all well and good going to festivals like, you know, like Festival and Boomtown, and, you know, these are really good events, and it's nice to see how parties happen on a big scale, on a big creative scale. But, you know, this is my back garden, you know, so I want to help these guys too.
And that's a big thing for you, just local and community.
Well, yeah, it's that's the only really work. It's the only way forward that I see. You know, it's kind of like it's nice to do things for people who want to pay full day rates and stuff. If you're like a media professional, you know, full Arts Council rates and stuff. It's nice to do stuff that's going to support you. But at the same time, what does, you know, we're asking about that question, what supports us? You know, surely the community is what supports us. So if we're taking that on board, then surely we want to do stuff for the community. That makes sense, right?
It does make sense, right? It does make sense.
That's good, man. I'm glad you're on board with that, James. But yeah, I certainly feel really impassioned and really inspired to do things for that local community, and that's where you're going to see the results. You're going to see them on home turf first.
I really feel that it's a great idea to kind of generate a positive feeling within your own self, in your own life, in your own body, your own mind, and then just fire it out and share it. What should I do with my life? It's clearly one of the bigger questions, you know. It's something that if you're in any way conscious, if you consider your actions at any point in time in your life, in your day, in the moment that you're in right now, if you consider it, it's something that you will have to kind of tackle that. And what it means to me is that it means that when you're asking what should I do with my life, you're empowering yourself. You know, you're giving yourself the space and the time to make a conscious decision. And when you're making conscious decisions, I find that you're going to do stuff that's not only going to benefit you, it's actually going to benefit the people around you. Say cheese. And I mean, the fact that you know, we're even asking ourselves that question, it just gives us some time out, you know, like it just gives us some breakout moment. It gives us a bit of a Kit Kat, Kodak moment, whatever you want to call it. It's, you know, if you're asking what should I do with my life, and you have an answer, and then you think, oh, that's what I should be doing in my life, but then you've spent the last 20 years doing something that isn't related to what you really want to do with your life. That's scary, you know?
Well, it's scary to ask a question, because by asking a question, the very definition, you're saying you don't know the answer.
Sometimes, yeah, the absence of knowing, you know, the doubt creates fear. I know some people are really put off doing what they really want to do because they have so much doubt, and you know, this is worrying them. It creates that kind of unsettling discomfort. Do you know what I mean? And so this, you know, that's pretty far out. The best thing I can do is wake up and try and muster some kind of positivity. If you look out your window one day and what you see out there doesn't make you proud, you know, if you look out your window and what you see doesn't make you content, it doesn't make you feel happy, if you don't feel like you're invested in what is actually happening outside of your window, guess what? You have to do something about it. That's your thing, you have to do that, and nobody else can. There's always an opportunity to do better, you know, like you know, we've been blessed with this moment and this sunshine here, and you know, I don't feel in pain. I feel I've got good health. I can walk, you know, and so, you know, but we can always do a lot better than what we're currently doing. That's always possible. There are these stories that kind of give us that tangent, and it leads us off meandering into the distance, where we just need to be here.
Yeah.
We need to be here, we need to be in the now, we need to be present, and we need to be honest and true and comfortable with ourselves so that we can actually have a really great moment. There's still time left, there's still things floating around in the matrix, you know, we can still make use of stuff, it's still going on, it's not ending. I was thinking it's kind of funny, like, you know, I looked out my window and looked up at my kind of wall chart calendar thing. It tells me what I'm supposed to be doing for the next couple of months. And I was really excited to find out that, you know, it's got all these things happening, and this is supposed to be a bad time right now. This is supposed to be like one of the worst times ever, like a real bad recession. And man, if this is like a really bad time, like one of the worst times ever, I can't wait. I cannot wait for the good times. I feel quite driven. I feel like, you know, I kind of want to wake up and do something, you know, like wake up every day to do something. Something's better than nothing. We might as well just try and do something, you know. At least we've tried to do something, then it means that probably we haven't ended up doing nothing.